Hey, yo, what's going on? Today we have a brand new video with some toxic Sera control with the new usage of speed. Let's go ahead and jump right into what speed does and then break down this entire list. So speed is a 3/3 ongoing, +1 power for each turn you've spent all of your energy. So if you spend all of your energy in a game, speed goes to a 3/9. Pretty good stats. I think this is a good card, but it is a boring card. And in this list, we're using this as like a focal point of power to kind of go along with our Ajax or a Typhoid Mary kind of thing. That's like the main thing we're doing here. We're able to kind of like maximize our energy. So we kind of have like set cost cards, like meaning like a couple of ones, couple twos, couple threes, 2 4s, 1 5, and 2 5s. So that's kind of just what we're doing along with this list over here, which like speed getting over 3/5 is over just like the premium stats you're going for a 3 cost anyways, which he hits that more often than not. So like it hits a 3/6, hits a 3/7 normally, which is better than like, you know, most of these 3 drops in the game just by themselves, because his downfall is you just have to play out your energy, which is pretty good. So it's a good card. I don't think you necessarily have to pick this up, but if you were going to pick this up, it's not a bad idea. It's kind of like the Makari situation. Kind of like it's a good card, but like there's so many just better cards at the 3 slot because of how just crazy and, you know, techie 3 is. But, you know, not bad if you're trying to get Iron Land and Jeff as well. But let's go ahead and jump right into the list. Here's the list over here. As I was saying, it's pretty much like a toxic Sera list. But you're using speed. You have some Selene Copium in here too. I got all sorts of substitutions that you could totally do in this list if you don't have speed to still make it like a great just toxic Sera list and honestly just go over the top. But I was having a lot of fun with this. We actually were up 15 cubes with this list with our data, which is freaking awesome. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into each card, break them down individually, and then we'll jump into gameplay. All right, so starting off with Nico. So it's a 1-drop. You're using this to kind of make sure you can continue to get some speed value. So you play this on 1, you know, you get your speed up to 4 power before you even play speed. And Nico works well with this list as well, because like you're turning some of these cards into potentially demons, doubling Nico's power, adding a copy of his card, changing locations, moving card to the right, adding power to cards. So like that's like the main thing you're doing with Nico. You're even destroying cards to draw more cards to enable you to get some maybe extra Sera value or have more cards to play to be able to get speed value. So that's why you have Nico in this list. It's very flexible. I'm telling you, the best 1-drop in the game. And then we have Selene. Selene's a little bit of copium, I'll be honest. So Selene afflicts the lowest power card in your hand and your opponent's hand with -3 power, which is pretty good for some Ajax value or to offset what your opponent's trying to do. But you could potentially do a different 1-drop instead. You could do something more or less like a Spider Ham or a Iceman, something to kind of disrupt what your opponent's trying to do, I would think. I'm using Selene for like the negative value for Ajax or maybe offsetting a combo. It also is pretty solid for us having just negative power on our cards too if we don't draw Luke Cage, so you can get a bigger Ajax as well. But she's just another 1-drop for you to play on curve here with your speed. And then we got Hazmat. So we're playing a negative affliction deck. So, you know, we have Ajax. We're using Hazmat probably on like a final turn kind of thing. That's when there's the most cards on the board. We're getting the Sera value. She only costs 1 at that point. But you could also tempo Hazmat if you'd like to, if you do have like an Ajax coming out, or maybe you play Hazmat into speed into an Ajax kind of thing. So you're still afflicting cards with this, but this is just later on in the game you're going to be using Hazmat, not on curve. And then we have White Widow. So, like, we have a couple other 2-drops here you actually will be using on curve. Like, White Widow you use on curve to send the Widow's Kiss to your opponents on the board. Kind of start like a little clog for them, make them force themselves to kind of, like, play into that Widow's Kiss lane. If you don't have a White Widow, you could go into, like, maybe a different type of 2-drop situation. Like, you could go more into, like, a Jeff, or you could go into, like, a Shadow King kind of thing to have some more layers of, like, control like we're talking about here when it comes to this Sera list. I would maybe do that instead, but, of course, the Widow's Kiss does also affect your Ajax and help him. And then we have Kate Bishop. The Season Pass card, honestly, I think is the best card this season. If you get the Toxic Arrow, it's, like, easily a top 5 1-drop, and it's not number 5. And all these other arrows to actually help you have more board space, more things to get afflicted by Typhoid Mary or even Hazmat to get some Ajax value. But it gives you just some great like versatility because that's a lot of utility. And your opponent also doesn't know what arrows you have exactly. So it's something you can also take into account when you go into snapping some of these conditions and everything too, clogging your opponent with the Acid Arrow. And it's just an overall good 2-drop. And like I was saying, if you don't have Kate Bishop or White Widow, I would do like maybe a Jeff, which is also in Spotlights this week. Or you would do like a Shadow King. Kind of just more like a techie kind of 2-drop kind of thing would be my idea here. And then next we have the U.S. Agent. So U.S. Agent's afflicting all of these big powered cards, 4, 5, and 6 cost cards with -4 power, allowing you to steal the lane, which I actually do this in the video today. I have U.S. Agent pretty much solo a lane for me. Pretty much saves me from a long-going kind of situation, which was really solid. He's going to be back in Spotlights in 2 weeks, by the way. So I really like U.S. Agent in here. There's not a direct sub, but like I was saying, just do a techie 2-drop. Even like a Grandmaster is not a horrible idea. And then like, yeah, like if you don't also have the Nico Celine, it's like a Spider-Ham, you know, Iceman, some sort of disrupt. Maybe even Nico's not bad. Even maybe an Echo, just something to disrupt what your opponent's trying to do, because that's what we're doing with Sera Control. And then we have Luke Cage, so all these negative afflicting powers are not going to be affecting our cards. Some of these locations won't be affecting our cards because Luke Cage is going to be saving us. It saves us from all these ongoing U.S. Agents, Man-Thing, Typhoid Mary kind of things, as well as the Hazmat that'll be afflicting us and stuff. Celine afflicting too. Luke Cage saves us there, so that's our saving grace is the 3-drop. And then, of course, we have speed. We're trying to maximize our curve here. So we have this +1 power for speed. If you play speed on 3, speed becomes a 3-4 automatically. That's what I'm saying. Like, his ceiling is 9 power, but more often you're going to at least get him to 5 power. So speed just works really well. And in this list, too, most of the time you're playing a lot of these cards on curves, so you're getting some really good speed value. And then you have Man-Thing. Man-Thing actually just got readjusted in the most recent OTA. Is now a 4/7 afflicting cards with -2 power, which is honestly really solid if you're playing still a lot of Zoo. That -2 does add up and allows you to kind of go over the top, especially having like speed maybe in the Man-Thing lane with like a Luke Cage. But like it just feels really solid. I think the stats are way better. If you don't have Man-Thing, you could maybe do like a Shang-Chi if you want to really just play into the control aspect of this list, and Shang-Chi, you know, would allow you just to murk anything that has 10 or more power. And then next we do have Typhoid Mary. Typhoid Mary is a little bit of Shang-Chi bait, honestly, because people see the 10 power and immediately they think they have to get rid of her. So you're using Typhoid Mary in that situation, but you're also using Typhoid Mary to affect your cards to be able to get some Ajax value. Maybe you're not able to afflict your opponents with negative power, but your Ajax does get the power from your cards being afflicted with -1. This also does enable you to, I mean, like your cards do get hit with Typhoid Mary, but Typhoid Mary kind of is in her lane by herself, and you're playing speed maybe in another lane, maybe it's speed, Typhoid Mary, and then Ajax another to have like 3 just big, powerful cards in your lanes. It's really solid. I mean, your speed, if he gets afflicted by Typhoid Mary, but you use all your energy, is still a 3/8. That's still like a lot of power, which is really good. And if you hit all your cards in your lane too, like, and you do some sort of like Ajax thing, Ajax still gets fairly big with Typhoid Mary down, so you're kind of using that as only afflicting your cards, but it feels good. And I feel like more often than not, you're going to be playing some sort of like U.S. Agent or Man-Thing as well to get some more Ajax value. And you can kind of do both those with Sera. So like Sera enables you to be able to do a lot of these toxic kind of ongoing threats at the very end of the game. So like you can do a Hazmat, U.S. Agent, and Ajax on the final turn with Sera, which is really solid, or you can do, you know, a Ajax and a Luke Cage. There's just a bunch of different lines. You can do Ajax and Speed final turn with Sera. Not a lot of Mobius going around either, so you're using Sera to be able to capitalize on that and really get your combos going at the end and just like kind of surprise people, especially like not having priority and everything too allows you to dodge Shang-Chi in most instances. It just, Sera's in a good spot right now, and if you guys aren't playing Sera, it's definitely a great time to be playing Sera. And then yeah, we have Ajax. Ajax gets +1 power with each card in play that's afflicted with -1 power, and it just feels absolutely incredible in this list because you're doing a lot of affliction later on in the game, like I'm saying, and you have so many different ways to afflict negative power on the cards. If you don't have Ajax, maybe you could do a high Evo route. Maybe instead you go from, I mean, you're not going to be doing like the speed approach, but maybe you're going more into like an affliction with A-Bomb, high Evo kind of thing, or you just have more tech. Maybe it's instead of an Ajax, you're doing, like I said, the Shang-Chi, or you're throwing down some big cards like with extra power and stuff too. There's not a direct sub for Ajax, but you're wanting to have some just solid power on your side of the board, and Ajax gives that to you. And then, yeah, we're going to jump into some gameplay I got from stream last night. If you guys do enjoy the video, definitely feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Let me know down below which card are you the most excited for in November if you guys have already looked at the data mines, and I'll see you guys at the end of the video. All right, we're playing some Toxic Speed now. Toxic Sera Speed. Some Nico things, actually. Kind of cooks. Kind of cooks a little bit. Nico on the left's going to feel solid. We're playing against Erisham. So I'm actually interested to see how this works. Kasana has green energy now, too. Oh. That's cool. Yeah, no, on the Peach Ghost Spider, Jimbo, and on The cell phone gym, not the selfie, but you remember the other one? Not selfie? What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the ghost spider where it looks like a not combo breaker. What is it? We just had it earlier. The original cell phone one before the peach one, before the peach cell phone one, it actually looked pretty solid. I can't talk. Okay, we're gonna go speed. Oh my gosh, speed right. And see what we can do. Speed. Speed animation's cool. Go. Oh, we got goose and stuff. I'm gonna go. Kate. I'm gonna go Kate Bishop. Let's go. Hazmat, Kate Bishop. Speed goes up. Whoa, that's a sick animation. Nimrod. Do they fill this here? I don't think they can fill this. I'll be honest. I don't think they can fill it. So we do that instead. Just victory. Let's freaking go, baby. What the? So we're running into this guy named Helkin over here. Some dude named Helkin. Let me see. Also, Sven, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the kingdom. What do we got over here? I'm gonna do that.
Oh,
into
baby.
yeah, what? There you go.
Oh, baby.
Kate Bishop, beautiful Kate Bishop, bro. That scrub. Oh my gosh. Wait. Hold up. This is actually cook. This is actually freaking cooked. I'm going bonkers and waiting on the excitement until I see more. Hey, fair enough, Wolf. I am very excited for Rivals as well. Ravona. Acid Arrow. Ow. Grapple Arrow. Speed value's about to be crazy! I'm so excited for Rivals as well. Yeah, it did look like Handsome Jack could be coming back, which would be cool. But let me see. What's up, Mocha? How we doing? Hobgoblin. Bro, that is not very nice, Helkin. That is not very cash money of you. Why you gotta do that to me? Why you gotta do that to me? And then I'm gonna have some stuff to mess around with here. Ajax. Ajax. He plays Mystique on the right. I play Pin Particle middle. My Luke Cage saves me here. Speed goes up again. Oh no, he's gonna do dagger things, right? This isn't Mystique. Iron Fist. Dagger goes left. Dagger gets bigger, right? Yeah, Dagger wins middle. Ghost Spider on the Dagger on the right. Okay, yeah, Dagger wins that game, right? I think. Sage. Nice. Into a... Wait, he loses the game now. He loses the game now because the hazmat. Or, yeah.
Victory.
All right, here we go. Going into our next game over here. Utopia, I can play my speed early? Sheesh! It's my lucky day. We're gonna Nico to get some speed value. Let's go. Let's freaking go, baby. To New York. New York. What's up, no please? How we doing? And then we can play Typhoid Mary too. Sheesh! We got there on the right storm.
Wind, aid my hand.
That's interesting. Yo, yo, yo. We're gonna go Typhoid Mary right. We could get hit with a Juggernaut or something here. We hit with something crazy. White Widow. Ow. I'm gonna do this into that. They have Jeff, but I do good against kind of Jeff things. And I get the acid arrow. They have speed. I'm gonna snap into Sera. And then I have all of this shenanigans to mess around with here. Miss Marvel. They play Miss Marvel middle to get that value. So that's going to go up 5. Oh, mamma mia. I go speed. Luke Cage. Hazmat. Acid Arrow. Ajax. Or let me go Acid Arrow, Hazmat, Ajax. Or am I committing... Let's do that instead, actually. There we go. I think the grapple arrow is better. And then we beat the Doom. Boom. Let's go.
Victory.
Let us go, baby. All right, we start with speed again, and we get Nico, so we automatically get speed to a 3-5. Krakoa things. Typhoid Mary value is what I'm seeing here. I don't really want to turn any of these into a demon, I don't think. What's up, Lone Wolf? How we doing? But let's see if we can get something useful to turn into a demon. Come on, something useful to turn into a demon, or we're just kind of stuck here. Or either or. Okay, well, we're turning speed into a demon. Probably, right? Always turning speed into a demon. We're not maximizing any energy here. Medusi. Monster Island. Do I do speed into a demon? Kind of got ourselves into a pickle. I think we have to commit to it. We're just going to turn speed into a demon. He honestly would get more power not being turned into a demon, but... let me see. We have not gone over the data mine just yet. We'll be going over that here in a little bit, though. In a wee bit. What are we getting 6 power on? It's a pretty big Luke Cage. Pretty big Luke Cage. Yes, I like the anti-venom value. Anti-venom is gonna be sick. I'm excited to see how he looks in the future. Wongers. me go Luke Cage into U.S. Agent here, actually. We're snapping. What are we snapping? Doors can get really big on the left. Hammer, Hammer, Odin, right? It's Hammer, Hammer, Odin. Is there ever this and then that instead?
All systems go.
They play Odin middle. They get to 20. Well, let's see. Odin middle. They add another 4 power here. We beat that. I think. I think we beat them. We beat Medusa.
Are ye worthy?
We beat Medusa, and we beat the White Tiger on the right. Cool. Perfect! Quick math. Quick maths, baby.
Victory.
Jesus. We do not fast drops. We do not have fast drops here. I'm sorry. We have the slowest drops here on Twitch. I apologize in advance. Even though fast drops are a myth, definitely keep in mind that fast drops are not real. Fast drops are not real. They are. We got Erisham over here, so we might actually get some solid value. Maybe. What's up, Ems? How are you doing? It is good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, it's pretty much a good card list. What the Cancun? We're snapping on Cancun? Or are we snapping on Loki?
It's clobbering time.
Oh, we're snapping on Loki. Okay, that's fair. Did I analyze anything with Bucky and Cap? Yeah, the Bucky and Cap stuff actually looks really cool. Super, super excited. I have a fast drops command to time people out. Oh, I love that. Got them in 1 or 2 hours from Dara. Well, I'm telling you right now that fast drops are not a thing. They're legit not a thing. Please tell me they fill here, and I get Ajax and I just win. That would be amazing. Man, thing's pretty good. Fast drops are not a thing. Fast drops are not a thing. It's going to give me Nico change location here, by the way. We have not done the data mines just yet. We have not done the data mines just yet. What is up, Justin? Ajax. Typhoid Mary is pretty cool. Typhoid Mary is pretty sick. Acid Arrow! Small. Luke Cage. Okay, so we win the right.
Victory.
Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I was actually having a lot of fun with this list. This list performed really well for me, and I feel like it is flexible if you guys don't have a lot of the main cards like that I have in the deck list. But if you guys did enjoy the video, definitely feel free to like, comment down below which card you're most looking forward to that has been data mined. I would say in November. If you don't know any of the cards in November, what about September and October? But anywho, I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys have a good one, and Tucker out.